YouTube, so I'm back with another reaction video. Let's jump into this video and I'm gonna chop it back with you guys real quick.
I'm gonna say this again. Date multiple people. Je suis Dr. Lori. I help high-achieving Black women date in Paris, and I give dating advice. I don't know why it's so hard for women to get this concept of dating multiple people. Is it the patriarchy that has us brainwashed? Is it society that has us brainwashed? Men are dating multiple people. You should too. Like I said, I don't know why it's so difficult to think that this is the way that dating.
She can't be serious. I honestly think this woman is trolling. She can't be serious. No, I 100% disagree. Whose nan is this?
Should be. I mean, how do you know? Sometimes you don't even really know what you like. And it may take multiple people to figure that out. And then if you are mature like I am, you recognize that there may not be the one.
Amazing.
If you are mature like I am. What? That's not maturity. How could you be telling young women to date multiple people knowing that females have a nature to be in their emotions and be in their feelings? You're basically telling them to sleep around. So how are they going to focus on finding who is meant for them if they are sleeping around? You do know that's called promiscuous, right? What?
That you might like James because he's creative and you go to art galleries. You might like Victor because he cooks for you. You might like Steve because he's a great conversationalist. And yeah, it would be great to have all of that in one person, but sometimes it doesn't exist in one person. And just going on one date with one person.
How selfish do you think that sounds? Everybody knows that if you're dating someone, they're not going to have everything in one person. That's why you sacrifice being with that person, because you see the potential in them. You see the character in them. How selfish does that sound to you lot? So she's basically telling females out there that if you found James and James can cook for you, and then you find Thomas and Thomas can fix your car for you, and then you find Peter and Peter can be the one to, pamper you anytime you need to go shopping and whatnot, then you find David and David is there to comfort you when you feel emotional. Like, what does that make you as a person? What does that make you? Especially for the man that's trying to take you seriously, how is that going to be beneficial for the man, knowing that you're out here talking to multiple guys? Someone in my comment section said to me, oh, how are you going to be calling women hyenas? No. I'm calling unruly women hyenas and people that don't move in good faith hyenas. Like, come on, does that make sense? And if I was a man talking to a woman and she was telling me that, oh, I talked to Jason the other week, or I talked to Paul yesterday, she's not going to tell me that. Because why? She doesn't want me to know that she's doing that. So that's her not moving in good faith. That's what makes her a hyena. The blind is definitely leading the blinds.
And deciding to just make them be exclusive. You don't know somebody based on one date. And it may seem like it's hard to date more than one person, but it's not. And I do it internationally.
She's an international Jezebel. At that age, she's international. And let's keep it 100. She's international on the dating app. She's not international as in physically going out our way to meet someone. Because international on a dating app.
Amazing.
Do it. I date people in France. And if I'm telling you it's not that hard, it's not that hard. And I don't get people mixed up. So date more than one person. Dating is not about monogamy. If you want to find your person, you need to date more than one person. This is Dr. Lori. Follow me for more dating advice and about how to date in pairs.
She's a doctor. Ooh. Ooh. She's a doctor. I made a video about females that have a degree are not fit to be a wife. They are not fit to be someone's missus. You know why? Because they want to compete with you. She is a doctor, right? Thinking like a man. I was right all along. I was right all along. Females with degrees are not fit to be a wife. Because would you be open to tell someone that you're seeing someone next week after being in a date? And she also said, yeah, how are you going to know if someone is the one if you don't date multiple people? Does that make sense? How are you going to give someone an opportunity if you're out here dating multiple men? That doesn't make no sense. Men and females are not the same at the end of the day, right? We're definitely not the same. If you can't focus on one man and give him your energy, how are you going to know if he's the one if you're focusing on Peter, John, Sean, Lewis, Thomas? Like, come on, bro. You are not designed to maneuver like that. And it's crazy to see a woman at this, I don't know how old she is. She looks like she's, 60, late 60s or even getting close to 70s. I could just tell from the grey hair, I'm not judging, but I can just tell. Surely you guys can tell as well, right? And she's giving this information to females. Ladies, if you're going to get any dating advice about Mel, go ask a man about it. Ask a man, what does Mel like in a female? Especially if you're trying to look for a man. If you're trying to look for a beta, then of course go to her and, ask her a question on how to find betas. But if you're trying to look for a man that's going to hold you down, that's going to tell you the truth, go and find someone in your family that's a man and go ask them, how do I maneuver in the dating market? How can I find the right person? What does it take for me to be a wife? What does it take for me to be chosen by these men? Don't go social media and listening to this old woman, bro. Trust me, they are lonely and they by themselves, bro. You don't want to end up like someone like her. This is wrong information, very, very bad as well. And this is the thing about online as well. You don't know who's speaking the truth. You're just gonna find yourself into someone like this page and thinking, yeah, it sounds good. But things that sounds good doesn't mean it's right for you at the end of the day. But anyway, man, I find everything she's saying wrong. I don't agree with it. I feel like if you are in the dating market or you're in a dating scene and you see someone, right, focus on that one person, right? Focus on that one person. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Then go somewhere else, focus on that other one person. That's how you're going to get to know someone, right? You're not mastering nothing. You're not giving 100% to someone because you're giving them 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%. Do the maths. How are you going to find the one if you're giving everyone 20%? You're going to go on a date with someone, right? You need to give 100% of your attention whoever you're going on a date with, right? If it doesn't work, cool. Keep it swerving. Find another person that you feel like is capable of your time for you to go on a date with and give them 100%. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and I'll see you there. Peace. Bow.